rocket ship lights. And it's ready for flight. What a show, huh?
Yes, sir. Good times. Come a long way. Hoofing it with the old Aaron's lawnmower back at the farm.
Oh, yeah. What a beautiful shot I just got of the barn with the rest of the farm going by in the back of the mirror.
Cool. Yeah, man, definitely have to check this place out
For sure.
these days. Get you in there because there's some beautiful historical vehicles, planes, cars. Jack Frost collected all kinds of stuff from his time in Hollywood.
Really?
Yeah. That's how he made his fortune. That's what allowed him to buy this place and settle down as a gentleman.
Because he
farmer.
had so much collectible shit.
Yeah, well, that's what he spent his money on. Was collecting cars, collecting unique machines, historical memorabilia. He made a fortune in the entertainment industry back at the birth of Hollywood. And he was in lighting. He was on the heels of Thomas Edison, evidently, in the 19-teens and 20s, formulating what would become lighting technology. And I can't remember if he was originally Michigander or not, but this is where he settled down. And he was into fast cars and heavy machinery and toys and just built himself a little playground. I'm not sure if Dale is descended from him or what their familial relationship is, other than, Dale runs the director of the facility now. I guess it was willed as an estate. I mean, Jack Frost himself, I believe he was dead by the 50s. So this has been a trust, run for the public interest, ever since.
Yeah.
Really cool place. We done good.
Fuck yeah. Got out of there with some beer tickets for next time. We'll be the only ones that show up with credit. We were here first, jackass, but of course you're gonna go. You fucking dick. Thanks, lady.
At least she recognizes this car.
Right. Don't you guys know we would have been chasing you down, you fucking dick?
Man, it's funny to think, that later this week it's going to be like, next week it's going to be like 85 damn degrees again.
Yeah, I know, right?
Here we are, it's like barely 55. Sun's out, which is nice.
Right.
Definitely made for some nice, cool breeze. Schnitzel was quite thin enough.
Right.
I think it was a little too...
Right. What was that first thing, that fried chicken thing? What's that called?
I think that was the pork schnitzel.
The fried chicken one? Like the flat patty?
Yeah. I think that was the pork schnitzel.
Oh, okay.
That should be flat. I don't know, just a little different.
Yeah.
years old. When they
Right.
were bombing around Chicago.
Yeah, it probably had like 60,000 on it and shit. Or like 80.
This poor old pub is, you know, good lord, 140K. Pulling boats and trailers.
Right,
and
when they were
cars.
designed for like 80.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all those engines were really good for, you know. It was unusual for cars to make it over 100,000 miles
Right.
back in the day.
Right, that's why it stopped at 4, or how many digits?
Yeah, 5 digits.
Yeah, 5 digits.
This is a real FSP.
Yeah. He's getting ready to nail somebody.
I mean, back when this car was new, you know, a warranty was only 1 year, 12,000 miles.
Yeah.
It's nuts by today's standards.
Right.
That's all they were designed to do.
Right. And
These
nowadays it's 100,000.
These cars were not designed to last 50 years, and yet they have. Even though this is one of the
Yeah, and
ones
even
that
though the
did.
ones that last 50 aren't like they've been driving around for 50.
Right. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this car was put away for 20 years. Now it's back.
Yeah.
We got it. We're having fun with it. And all the motorists out on the road are like, what the heck?
Right.
Dude. There's only a handful of people driving now that can even remember when these MSP cars
Right.
were on the street.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like before even you and me.
Right.
You know, these cars were out of service by 81 or 80 when I was an infant.
Yeah.
We just got to grow up seeing them on TV all the time. Watching them outrun Sheriff Roscoe and friends.
Oh, yeah.
Saying, that's going to be us someday. How funny is things change, they stay the same.
Yeah.
Played with these cars as toys as a kid, now we play with the real thing. As big kids. I love it. We were just tooling around in our Crown Vics. I mean, this is what I always dreamed of us
Right.
around in.
Right. I mean, those Crown Vics had plenty of power too, you know?
Yeah.
It was almost, it's almost like how they put the power down was almost similar to this.
Well, hopefully that backup is gone now. Doesn't seem to be showing up on the map.
Right.
Man, did we luck out compared to front?
Hell yeah.
Trying to
Fuck
get up here
yeah.
from Rochester. Holy
Hell yeah.
cow.
For sure.
Didn't realize the grid was that messed up today.
Yep.
Trying to get from Oakland to Macomb County takes an hour and a half. That's nuts.
all just switching lane, fucking.
Swerving around.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere. There's too many idiots out here.
Yeah, and nobody can get over, so they're all just camped out.
Thank goodness we don't have to go any further south.
Right. It looks like they are rolling north though, with their lane closures.
Definitely tore up over there. Yeah, there's still a lot of traffic out here.
Yeah.
Good timing. Let's go. I'm certainly glad having one jack in between us worked out.
Fuck yeah, you made it work.
Yeah, somehow.
Hell yeah, that thick fucking work shirt with a nice undershirt, and then.
Yeah, I definitely got more insulation.
Yep.
Not to mention fat. You ever been to Portillo's?
No.
Yeah, they got good burgers there.
Right on.
That's where Eric and I were on our way to when we blew the head gasket on the Bronto.
Really?
Yeah. We hadn't had lunch yet. I said, well, we're on our way back to the shop. We're on 59. Let's go to Portillo's after the car show
Yeah.
in Royal Oak. And no. As soon as Eric gunned it on the on-ramp, and an old 440 just blew. So, well, I guess we're not making our lunch. Good day for us. The light was yellow, so.
Right. You see the color of our car? Makes all the lights fucking yellow.
It's a cop car, Frank. Yeah, Frank, it's a cop car.
Yeah.
Make her sing. You ever see that Always Sunny episode where they buy the old cop car? It's a box Ford Crown Vic. They start running scams dressed as cops and securities. And of course, you know, they're just driving through traffic, and whoever's driving, like, just stops at the red light. Like, oh yeah, Danny DeVito stops at the red light, and they're like, Frank, why are you stopping? This is a cop car. He's like, oh yeah, make her sing. Oh, if only it were that easy.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I will admit, I do miss the days of moving traffic the hell out of my way with licensed sirens back
Right.
on the PD.
Oh yeah. I mean, I miss the days of moving them out of my way in the left lane, going down the lodge at 100 with a fucking midnight blue Crown Vic with 2 spotlights, you know?
Oh man, I just saw one of those for sale recently.
Oh my god, I
I'm like,
fucking want one so
Oh
bad.
man, we need to get you.
I need
one of those
another
again.
96
Yep.
with about 100,000.
That's
on it.
what it was. It was a
Yeah.
96.
Wow, with 100,000 on it?
Yes,
Jesus
and it was-
Christ, it's
it
been
was-
sitting for the last 30.
It was gorgeous. It was in nice condition. It wasn't super expensive either. I was looking at it going, oh, if only it was closer.
Where was it?
Oh, I think it was out west.
But still, I mean, a little weekend trip. I mean, fuck it. Like a little flight out and a little drive back.
Yeah, I hear you.
How much was it?
I have to look it up. I think it was 5 or 6.
Okay.
Which, you know, not much more,
No.
especially adjusted for inflation.
No,
than
right.
one-
No, yeah, absolutely. That's the exact same
Like-
price adjusted
Yeah.
for inflation. That's exact.
It really is. And it was in nice condition.
Midnight blue, too.
Yep. The exact same color. That Wedgwood blue,
Yep.
like the Manistee PD car was, your car. I'm like, man,
I know, dude.
I
Wow.
miss the days.
Those
when Al had
96s. Fuck yeah, those things were so tits. And it started a little thing with us too,
Because ever since I got that, then we started getting them. My dad got them. My brother had a few. That was like the first one.
Yeah. Back when those cars were plentiful, they were everywhere.
Right. Back when they were coming down the auction line one after another.
Oh, God. It's just like that was what these cars were back in the day. There was a
Right.
time when
Right.
these were just everywhere for
Right.
sale. You could pick them up so cheap at auction. Again, you still had to fight with, you know, who's, you know, all the cabbies and companies and people.
Right, but that's just what you do.
Yeah, I mean, it was the same back then because it was, you know, so cheap relatively compared to the rest of the market. And they were old,
Right, right.
statey cars, and they, although back then, you know, even with this car, I think you had to have it repainted. Yeah, I think that was still true back then. So, how this car, man, and, you know, and again,
Yeah,
it's
because they just
possible-
threw it in a barn and said, fuck
We
it.
don't know who owned it in the 80s.
Oh,
We know the cab company owner had it in the 90s, so it's more than likely it had already been repainted. And because he lived in Ohio, he decided he wanted it painted the original Royal Michigan State Blue again.
Yeah.
So that's how it got its current paint job. It's a decent paint job. You know, it still shines up nice. You know, Eric